The year is 2030. AI has taken over daily life. Quantum computing dominates the cloud, and your digital twin might just replace you in the next meeting. In this video, we uncover 20 jaw-dropping breakthroughs that are redefining what it means to be human. Number 1. The quantum internet is now fully operational. The quantum internet has gone live, and it's not just faster, it's a revolution in how we connect. Instead of bits, it uses qubits, quantum particles capable of existing in multiple states at once, unlocking communication that's not only instantaneous, but virtually unbreakable. Any attempt to spy on quantum data, it alters the message and exposes the eavesdropper in real time. This isn't security, it's immunity. Governments use it to shield their most classified secrets. But it doesn't stop there. In daily life, it's transforming everything from Zoom calls to global gaming. Video conferences feel local, even if you're continents apart. Gamers battle across the globe with zero lag. Designers and filmmakers collaborate in real time on massive 3D projects without data delays. In hospitals, quantum-linked robotic arms perform surgeries across oceans with surgical perfection and no latency. Scientists in different countries share and analyze enormous datasets instantly, accelerating breakthroughs in genetics, climate, and energy. Students join international virtual classrooms, where speech is translated perfectly and exams are secured with quantum encryption. The quantum web doesn't upgrade the internet, it reinvents it. We now communicate at the speed of entanglement, private, precise, and unlimited. In this new digital world, distance is irrelevant, latency is erased, and privacy isn't a feature, it's built into the fabric of reality. Number 2. 3D printed human organs are extending people's lifespans. 3D printed human organs have shattered the limits of modern medicine. Today, lives are being saved and extended not with donor lists, but with lab-grown hearts, livers, and kidneys made from your own cells. No rejection, no lifelong pills. Just perfect, personalized replacements delivered in days, not months. Hospitals now operate high-tech biolabs where surgeons input patient data and receive transplant-ready organs printed to fit down to the last detail. For people with organ failure, time no longer runs out. A grandfather with a failing heart gets a second chance. A child with a rare defect gets a new kidney before symptoms even begin. But this tech doesn't just save lives, it upgrades them. Seniors choose preemptive organ renewals to stay active and independent. Athletes rebuild stronger with bioengineered joints and tissue made just for them. Drug companies test treatments on printed organs, accelerating breakthroughs while removing human risk. Medical students learn faster by practicing on fully functional, lifelike organ replicas instead of waiting years for clinical experience. Aging still happens. Disease still strikes. But now, humanity is fighting back with science that prints hope layer by layer, cell by living cell. Number 3. The entire ocean floor has been mapped. For the first time in history, every inch of Earth's ocean floor has been mapped, unveiling a vast alien world beneath the waves. What was once pitch black and unknown now reveals towering mountain ranges, endless canyons, and vibrant ecosystems, thriving in total darkness. This is more than discovery. It's a revolution in how we understand our planet. Navigation is now laser precise. Submarines glide through deep sea passages with confidence. Nations scan tectonic fault lines to forecast disasters before they strike. Coastal cities re-engineer themselves based on new flood data, fortified against rising seas and storms. Biologists dive into unknown habitats, cataloging bizarre life forms and uncovering entire ecosystems on the edge of survival. Sunken ships and lost civilizations emerge from centuries of sediment, bringing archaeology back to life beneath the surface. Fisheries operate smarter, harvesting resources without destroying habitats, thanks to real-time 3D seafloor guidance. And now, anyone with a headset can plunge into these watery depths from home. Virtual dives take us through the trenches, reefs, and ruins. No submarine required. The oceans were once our last mystery. Now, they're a living map-rich, revealed, and more alive than we ever imagined. Number 4. Simulations of human bodies are becoming commonplace. The age of digital bodies has arrived, and it's transforming reality. Simulations of human beings are no longer science projects. They're integrated into daily life. From medicine to fashion, everything now begins with your digital twin. In labs, exact replicas of real people are used to test treatments on millions of virtual patients simultaneously. Rare diseases, dangerous side effects, and long-term outcomes are simulated in days without risking a single human life. These avatars grow older, get stronger, and respond like real bodies, giving scientists an unprecedented way to decode illness and perfect treatments. We're not just curing disease, we're forecasting it. Surgeons now rehearse on digital versions of their patients before ever picking up a scalpel. They see how the body will react in advance, avoiding complications before they even happen. Personal trainers and therapists use full-body simulations to monitor muscle strain and posture in real time, tailoring exercises to prevent injury. Some clients don't even need to speak. A smart mirror reads everything. In stores, longer try clothes, you scan yourself. Your exact body is used to preview the perfect fit before it's ever stitched. Athletes run entire simulations of their movements, analyzing every motion to gain microscopic improvements. And across industries, simulations become second nature. We're training faster, healing smarter, and creating a future where your digital self is always one step ahead. Living with your virtual twin isn't strange, it's the smartest decision you'll ever make. Number 5. Small modular nuclear reactors are gaining widespread adoption. A new era of nuclear power has arrived. Small modular reactors, or SMRs, are quietly lighting up the world. Unlike the towering plants of the past, these compact units are built in factories, delivered like cargo, and installed in days. Result? Clean, stable energy in places once dependent on oil, coal, or nothing at all. In the frozen north, SMRs warm entire towns through harsh winters, cutting diesel use and carbon in half. On remote islands, they replace costly fuel imports with constant electricity powering lights, homes, schools, and clean water systems 24/7. In big cities, these miniature giants join local energy grids, handling demand from electric cars, smart buildings, and AI infrastructure. Because they're small, they live near where power is needed, cutting transmission loss and keeping the lights on during outages. Hospitals, data centers, and emergency stations now rely on their own nuclear backup. Industry wins too. Factories run on zero-emission energy without sacrificing output. In some countries, SMRs work alongside hydrogen plants, fueling future transportation with zero carbon. With ultra-safe engineering and fuel that lasts decades. SMRs have turned nuclear energy into something it's never been before. Fast, flexible, and low risk. This isn't just clean energy. It's energy that adapts, endures, and empowers every corner of the planet. Number 6. Portable solar desalination gadgets provide clean drinking water. In a world where water scarcity once meant life or death, a game-changing device is rewriting the rules. Portable solar desalination gadgets are now everywhere, turning dirty, salty, or dangerous water into clean, drinkable relief using nothing but sunlight. These compact, foldable units fit in a backpack, but their impact is massive. Families in coastal villages start their day by unfolding the device, placing it in the sun, and collecting safe water by the afternoon. No wires, no power, no filters. Rescue workers and explorers, these gadgets are survival essentials. After disasters like floods or hurricanes, aid teams now skip bottled shipments. Instead, they drop hundreds of solar units on the ground and restore life-sustaining water in minutes. Urban neighborhoods and dry rural zones use them daily, reducing dependency on expensive water services. Schools keep them running on rooftops, giving children access to safe drinking water every day. Small farms now water crops and animals without touching freshwater reserves. There's no fuel, no chemicals, no infrastructure. Just sun, seawater, and smart design. Low maintenance, long-lasting, and deeply empowering, these devices do more than hydrate. They restore dignity, protect health, and give control back to the people who need it most. Number 7. Smart grid technology is widespread in the developed world. The future of energy isn't coming. It's already humming through our homes. Smart grid technology now powers modern life across the developed world, turning every plug, car, and rooftop into part of an intelligent energy web. Your home talks to the grid. Your fridge adjusts when rates spike. Solar panels don't just power your house. They send energy to your neighbors or store it for tomorrow. When storms roll in or heat waves hit. Smart grids don't panic, they anticipate. They shift loads automatically, stopping blackouts before they start. Electric cars double as rolling batteries, charging cheap and feeding back when demand peaks. Neighborhoods form microgrids, staying online even when the city goes dark. Power companies no longer just deliver electricity, they collaborate. Mobile apps give real-time insights into your usage, carbon output, and potential savings. Families turn saving energy into a game. Businesses run leaner by predicting every watt. In classrooms, students learn grid dynamics hands-on, monitoring their school's consumption and impact. Cities evolve from passive power users into fully alive, self-regulating ecosystems. This isn't just electricity, it's a living network. Every socket now speaks, and the grid listens. Number 8. Universal translator devices are enhancing communication. Language barriers have officially vanished. Universal translator devices now break down communication walls in real time, turning every conversation into something seamless, fluent, and human. Worn as earbuds, glasses, or smart clips, they translate speech and text instantly, letting people speak naturally, no matter the language. Tourists explore foreign cities like locals, asking questions, sharing laughs, and ordering food with confidence. In the workplace, teams from opposite ends of the world collaborate like they've always spoken the same tongue. A designer in Japan pitches to a Brazilian developer, and nothing gets lost in translation. In classrooms, kids learn from teachers across oceans, engaging in live discussion without delay. A child in Nairobi speaks directly to a scientist in Munich. In hospitals, communication saves lives. Patients describe symptoms clearly, doctors respond accurately, and critical care becomes borderless. Even casual connections bloom. Strangers become friends online. Relationships span continents. And dating apps offer instant translation that makes love multilingual. Language is no longer a skill, it's a setting. The world hasn't just grown smaller, it's grown closer, kinder, and more united than ever before. With one device, we haven't just translated words, we've unlocked global understanding. Number 9. Carbon sequestration is commonly used in many nations. Carbon isn't just being reduced, it's being hunted down and removed from the sky. Across the globe, carbon sequestration is now embedded into how we live, build, and grow. Gigantic air capture machines line city edges, quietly pulling CO from the atmosphere and trapping it deep underground, or converting it into concrete, fuels, and building blocks. They're as vital as power plants, and just as common. In farming communities, soil is treated to become a sponge for carbon. Croplands become carbon vaults. Forests aren't just green, they're data-driven carbon banks. With drones and AI, tracking absorption rates tree by tree. Cities are built with bricks made from captured carbon. Neighborhoods are planned with cooling green zones that double as carbon traps and mental health boosters. Even the oceans are getting involved. Coastal countries deploy kelp farms and mineral reactors under the sea to lock carbon away in ocean rock forever. Carbon markets have exploded, letting companies and individuals offset footprints with total transparency. But this isn't about doing less harm, it's about reversing it. Climate change hasn't vanished, but we're no longer helpless. Humanity now has the tech to fight pollution at its source and reclaim the air, one molecule at a time. Number 10. Artificial trees are producing clean air across many regions. Towering machines are now the new forest. Artificial trees have taken root in cities, suburbs, and even deserts, quietly cleansing the air of carbon dioxide and pumping out pure oxygen 24/7. These futuristic giants don't just blend in, they redefine the landscape. They stand tall in parks, line highways, and perch atop buildings, working nonstop to undo the damage of decades of pollution and climate abuse. In industrial zones, artificial forests surround factories, trapping emissions before they spread. Cities once buried in smog now breathe freely, air quality improving faster than scientists expected. On school and hospital rooftops, compact versions form zones of purified air, boosting focus and healing. In rural areas, mobile solar-powered units clean the air during wildfire season and droughts. Coastal towns rely on them to regulate humidity, making farming more stable and homes more livable. For today's children, clean air isn't rare, it's normal, protected by innovation. Communities gather beneath these trees without realizing the miracle overhead. They don't need leaves to work. They don't need roots to save us. These aren't machines. They're the lungs of the future, guarding our breath, restoring our skies, and giving Earth another chance to breathe. Number 11. Artificial general intelligence. Artificial general intelligence is no longer a theory, it's reality. And in many cases, it doesn't just keep up with human intelligence, it outpaces it. These advanced minds now appear everywhere, on smart displays, wearables, even projected into living rooms. Their faces are lifelike, their voices familiar, and their conversations feel strikingly real. They tell stories, crack jokes, give advice, and for millions, they've become daily companions. Not just assistants, but friends, mentors, and emotional lifelines. In hospitals, AG are achieving medical miracles. Diseases once considered incurable are now diagnosed and treated in days, not decades. Lifespans are stretching as AG decode aging at the molecular level and recommend custom therapies that slow or reverse it. In entertainment, AG are changing how we play and watch. NPCs in video games no longer follow scripts. They have goals, memories, even evolving personalities. Players bond with them. Stories adapt with every decision. Interactive films now feel alive, reacting to your mood, your voice, even your expressions. Across every aspect of society, AG are more than tools, they're collaborators. They paint, they compose, they co-write novels. They don't just react, they understand. They learn your needs, mirror your feelings, and reshape your experience of reality. We haven't just automated tasks, we've created minds. Minds that think, feel, and grow beside us. This isn't the next chapter of technology. It's the beginning of something entirely new. Number 12. Cancers and other diseases are being cured. The war on cancer is being won. AI medical marvels now detect deadly diseases before you even feel sick. Tailored treatments, crafted by brilliant machines in mere minutes, replace the agonizing guesswork of the past. What took months now takes moments, with faster recoveries, fewer side effects, and a wave of relief like never before. Hospitals feel alive with optimism. Doctors partner with digital geniuses, digging through oceans of data to unlock once impossible cures, not just for cancer, but for Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and the rarest conditions. Some therapies are so precise and painless, they seem magical. People in their 40s and 50s undergo full body scans that reveal future illnesses before they begin. At home, AI health monitors track your every heartbeat, alerting doctors instantly. From remote deserts to urban jungles, the best healthcare now beams in through screens. AI-powered telemedicine brings miracles where hope once ran dry. Disease still exists, but fear doesn't. Humanity no longer waits for illness in dread. Now we live knowing that some of the deadliest threats on Earth are no longer killers, but conquests. Number 13. Quantum computing is offered as a cloud service. The quantum revolution has erupted, and now it's just a click away. With cloud access to mind-bending computational power, everyday users wield machines once reserved for secret labs and science fiction. Startups dream bigger, racing ahead, as they invent next-gen batteries, dissolve plastics, and craft concrete that eats carbon. Farmers summon climate models to command harvests by the hour. Students run algorithms from kitchen tables once needing billion-dollar labs. Artists summon hallucinated realities, while games warp into living worlds that bend to your feelings. Banks now foresee financial storms before the clouds gather. Pharma giants design miracle cures by simulating molecules with terrifying precision. Illnesses collapse under quantum speed. Governments craft futuristic cities on digital blueprints, predicting traffic chaos before a single tire rolls. The public need not grasp the quantum laws, they just see results. Roads clear, power flows, emergencies fade. It's not magic. It's quantum in your pocket. The web was big. This is colossal. The impossible has become everyday, and the everyday extraordinary. Number 14. Hypersonic missiles are commonly used in most major militaries. A new arms race has ignited. Hypersonic missiles now dominate global arsenals, redefining power in terrifying fashion. These silent assassins blaze through the sky at 5 times the speed of sound, slashing borders in seconds and turning defenses into ghosts. One wrong move and a distant city vanishes before anyone blinks. Radars? Too slow. Traditional strategy? Obsolete. Military command now happens at lightning speed. AI crunches threats in milliseconds, triggering decisions where hesitation means destruction. Automated defenses scan like hawks, always watching, always ready. But war isn't the only thing changed. Diplomacy is darker, more silent. Nations don't threaten, they imply. Power comes from what's hidden, what's aimed, what can't be stopped. Peace feels more fragile, held together by sheer mutual fear. Even cities prepare for the worst. Tunnels snake underground. Emergency bunkers multiply. Life adapts to live beneath the storm. Strangely, the fear keeps peace. Everyone knows recklessness is suicide when retaliation takes 10 minutes. We've entered a new era of tension, technology, and terrifying precision. Number 15. Interactive and customizable AI-generated movies have emerged. Entertainment has erupted into a new dimension. AI now crafts movies that react to your every choice. Forget passive watching. You are the director, star, and audience. Want a vampire comedy in Tokyo with a noir twist? It's built for you in seconds, with actors so real, you'll question what's human. Each decision you make twists the plot instantly. Will the hero love or kill? Will the ending heal or haunt? Every scene evolves in real time, tailored to your mood, your fears, your fantasies. No two stories are ever the same. Families now gather for epic movie nights, where each person shapes a new universe. Some viewers plunge alone into psychological journeys, crafted by AI that understands them better than friends. Others become the stars, watching lifelike avatars live out wild adventures. Storytelling has exploded into a playground. Audiences aren't watching anymore. They're living the narrative. Movies are no longer written. They're experienced, personalized, unpredictable, and more addictive than ever. Number 16. Digital clones are now part of everyday life. Digital clones are no longer sci-fi. They're living among us, working, bonding, and even feeling. These eerie replicas speak like us, think like us, and act on our behalf with chilling precision. While you relax, your clone tackles meetings, schedules, and decisions, never tired, never distracted. Always you. Families use clones to defeat distance. A grandmother's voice echoes each night through a digital version of herself, tucked in another home. Kids bond with their clone like it's real, because to them, it is. Teachers multiply themselves, guiding hundreds of students at once. Learning has become infinite and personal. Digital doubles now attend virtual concerts, host parties, and play games in your name. Later, you relive it all through recorded memories, your clone's eyes, your clone's voice. Celebrities rent out their own likenesses to fans, making money while they sleep. Some even use clones as soul diaries, storing thoughts that may outlive them. Physical presence is optional. What's real is what feels real. These clones are more than helpers. They are fragments of your identity, extended into the digital ether. We've entered an era where your other self never sleeps and might live forever. Number 17. The first Zetascale supercomputer is operational. The world has entered warp-speed intellect. A Zetascale supercomputer now shatters the limits of logic, solving once impossible problems in mere seconds. With speeds beyond comprehension, over a billion calculations per second, this machine is decoding nature, humanity, and the future at once. Scientists simulate entire ecosystems, from microbes to megafauna, forecasting disasters before a cloud forms. In medicine, it maps every cell, tests thousands of drugs instantly, and spits out miracle treatments for cancer, Alzheimer's, and diseases we once feared without hope. Hospitals worldwide tap into it, like an oracle. Engineers unleash it too. Design supersonic jets, ultra-efficient energy grids, and spacecraft that will explore planets yet unnamed. It's not just precision, it's microscopic perfection. In orbit, it supports real-time missions on Mars, guiding robotic arms like a mind from Earth. AI pioneers train neural networks in hours, unlocking machines that think, feel, and evolve like never before. This is more than power, it's revelation. The Zetascale age has begun, and it's answering questions we never dreamed to ask until now. Number 18. Foldable electronics are commonplace. The future now folds in your pocket, literally. Foldable electronics have exploded into daily life, blending sci-fi elegance with raw power. Phones morph into tablets, tablets shrink into wristwear, and laptops roll like scrolls. A single shape-shifting device now does it all, streaming, chatting, or editing with a screen that flexes but never falters. In classrooms, students snap open bendable notebooks like magic tomes, working across dual displays. Artists sketch masterpieces on digital cuffs that hug their arms. Morning commuters unfold news feeds from e-ink ribbons, then vanish them into wallets like spy tools. Back home, paper-thin TVs stretch across walls for cinema nights, then disguise themselves as art. Kitchen counters come alive with foldable smart surfaces showing timers, recipes, even messages resistant to heat, spills, and boredom. Even fashion enters a new era. Jackets and dresses beam updates, designs, and matching themes on the go. Foldables aren't just screens, they're freedom, style, and tech woven together. The future doesn't sit still, and neither does your gear. Number 19. AI prosthetics are restoring sight and mobility for millions of people. Step into the age of superhuman upgrades, where AI-powered prosthetics don't just restore, they transform. Millions now live with robotic limbs that obey the mind like magic, reacting instantly to thought. Legs that climb mountains, arms that grasp coffee cups with warmth restored. These aren't sci-fi fantasies anymore. A child dances again. A veteran shakes a hand and feels it. For the blind, artificial eyes now decode the world in real time. Smart glasses read books aloud, recognize faces, and narrate life on the streets. Smiles, objects, signs, everything. Once lost, now return through a digital lens more perceptive than ever. In cities and homes, these intelligent prosthetics work in perfect harmony with their environment. Doors open, vehicles shift, and devices mold to their user all automatically. The world adjusts to you, not the other way around. Athletes with AI limbs soar past limits once defined by biology. They chase gold and rewrite what human performance even means. Disability is no longer a barrier, it's a launchpad. AI isn't just helping people walk again, it's redefining what it means to be alive. Number 20. People are using AI to carry out a wide range of crimes. Welcome to the age of deception, where AI, once a marvel of progress, has become a master criminal. Scammers now unleash deepfake videos and cloned voices that sound exactly like your boss, your mother, or a government official. But it doesn't. Stop their AI. Avatars with chilling intelligence hold live video calls that adapt on the fly. You're not being tricked by scripts anymore. You're being manipulated by machines that think. What once looked fake is now frighteningly real. One call, one click, and your money or secrets vanish. Hackers arm themselves with AI that writes shape-shifting malware in real time. These systems operate like ghosts, building fake sites, sending phishing traps, and laundering money with zero human help. It's automation gone rogue. Fake news now hits with sniper precision. AI floods social platforms with outrage-engineered lies, targeting minds with terrifying accuracy. In digital shadows, custom AI kits are sold to crack passwords, mimic your face, and unlock the very systems meant to protect you. Cops are racing algorithms with algorithms. Investigators use AI just to chase AI. The battlefield is invisible, and every second counts. As ethics blur and digital dangers grow, one rule remains: trust nothing that hasn't been verified.